What's up, everyone? It's your boy Infrared. Welcome to the Scout Reports. Today I bring you a live reaction to Hunter x Hunter chapter 360. And it's been a pretty bad day so far, with a very bad ending to Cabaneri. And bad news for Hunter x Hunter, as after this chapter it has been announced that Togashi is going on another indefinite hiatus. What the fuck? Fuck you, Togashi. I mean, seriously. Shonen Jump needs to quit coddling this guy and tell him to get his shit together. Either give us some shit already done, get somebody else to draw for you. I mean, your wife is the damn mangaka of Sailor Moon. Get her to draw this shit and give her the story. Or just be done with it, make a final arc, and just say you're not going to finish it anymore. Stop putting everybody who supports you on a string. He came back and gave us, what, one more chapter than he did last time. Then he went on a fucking hiatus for 2 years. And now who knows when he's going to come back once again. So it's affected my mood even reading this chapter right now. But I'm going to go ahead and do it because it's your boy. I like doing this for you guys. It's going to be fun either way, even though who knows when we're going to be back for this again. So now I got to find another review to bring you guys. It'll more likely be Boku no Hero. But we'll just have to see how things go between now and next week. So without further ado, let's get down to the live react. And this chapter is called Parasite, chapter 360. And remember last chapter, even though I wasn't here for it, we got Kurapika holding the rest of the bodyguards at gunpoint. And if anybody's lying to him, his ninchain is going to tell him. So let's see where that takes us. Okay, so a death match between the princesses? That's completely absurd. It's unbelievable. It's the truth. Why do you suppose the royal troops cleaned up the corpses without so much as an examination? Where's the proof that those chains are even real? Why don't you test it out for yourself? Yeah. Risk of an eternal splitting. Alright, and you know you got the fan art pages here. Did you know about this succession war? I have no idea. I hardly believe it now. I only found out it was coming right here before it actually came. It's just the queen's. I'm just the queen's assistant. One answer at a time. That would make it much simpler. I knew. I knew too. Yeah, come on. Now, you see, these guys had to know. I mean, Kurapika wasn't the only person that knew about this. I did not. Neither did I. Same here. I didn't know. Okay, so we got half and half. It was 6 of the guards, 3 of them knew, 3 of them didn't. And there's also some of them dead, so it probably was the same thing with that too. Now I'm going to ask you two. Are you allies of Prince Wobble? We are not. Yes, not exactly. Shoot them! Wait a second. Shoot them both right now. Let us explain. Please calm down, Queen Oto. Please listen to what I have to say, Queen Oto. The information that we have will be extremely valuable to our survival. We can shoot them if they refuse to cooperate. The 5 people that died weren't on Princess Wobble's side either, were they? Yeah, they were all working for different people. Different people? The royal family assigned 7 bodyguards to Prince Wobble. Why do you suppose they chose 7? The number of wives apart from Queen Oito. Correct. Each one of the princes were using their bodyguards to keep tabs on her, to make sure that no one of the lower ranked princesses or queens thought of rising up against them. Every time the king had a new wife, the bodyguards would increase, but the upper ranked queens and princesses wouldn't ever have the lower ranked ones keeping surveillance on them. So when a new queen is added, she becomes the lowest ranked, and the previous lowest ranked queen is then at last able to add 1 real bodyguard to her entourage, along with every queen ranked above her. This means Queen Oito, whoever happens to be the lowest ranked of them all, has not yet had this system explained to her. Okay, so she's pretty much in the dark, the lady with the kid. Because, you know, by design it looks like it wasn't supposed to get to her as far as this information. It's true that our mission is to ensure the safety of Prince Wobble, but there was an added condition that we do so while ensuring that no threat comes to the safety of our own client or their own prince. You understand, don't you? With the succession war, the circumstances have completely changed. The mere existence of other princes is the threat to their own safety. So does this mean your client was given an order to assassinate Prince Wobble? No, of course not. The queen gave an order like that she'd be in prison. Well, that's good. No one's trying to kill the damn kid. That's kind of refreshing. Just because a succession war started does not mean everything is just falling into complete lawlessness and anarchy. But King Kakin gave his approval for a succession war, didn't he? Yes, but he never said anything about giving immensity or immunity to princesses killing other princesses. Princes, not princesses. Well, there's some girls there too. That's why until someone actually died here, I was only half convinced of it being true. I thought maybe it could be some kind of drastic measure to try to improve the bloodthirst between the queens and princes. Like to try and show the princes the great difficulties and risks that are involved in actually planning out an assassination. I mean, killing a prince is a serious offense. I just couldn't fathom how this can be real. But when I saw that corpse and heard you talking about nin abilities, my thinking changed. The succession war is really beginning. But it's not being fought by us and some private soldiers. It's being fought by the princes themselves. Well, yeah. I mean, it's a damn kill-all to kill-all war. What'd you expect, guy? What are you talking about? You went through the parasite egg jar ceremony, didn't you? That was most certainly a ritual to endow you with nin abilities. That ugly old pot? That's just some stupid legend, a tradition. Please be calm. For now, if we accept that what he's saying to be true, then as for young Prince Wobble's nin ability, it's very likely that it's some kind of power that activates itself through its own self-defense instinct. See, if I remember correctly, I think that was right. That's why when it's some type of danger going on, that's why you saw the little smoke coming from the baby. Because if I remember correctly, those nin beasts activate at like against the user's will. It's more like a stand protecting them if you're familiar with JoJo. Which means your anxiety can become a danger to all of us. If you become alarmed and uneasy, it's highly possible that we could be attacked automatically. So please try to stay calm as you can. This is only a theory based on what I've heard so far, but the way it is now, it's impossible for us to distinguish whether or not it is an enemy or an ally that was attacked. It's reasonable to think that one of the bodyguards, seeing a prime opportunity, decided to independently, and upon sensing his killing intent, to act independently, and upon sensing his killing intent, Prince Wobble acted in his own defense. Yep, so yeah, the nin beast of the baby was trying to protect it because something dangerous around. It's also reasonable to assume that the other princes would have targeted the youngest and weakest prince, starting by taking down the guards around them. So yeah, even though it wasn't intended for somebody to kill the kid in the rules, these guys are cutthroat, so you know they're going to kill that kid to get it out the way. But there's still a question of learning the process. Nin normally takes a great amount of time in order to master. Around when was that ceremony performed? A little over a month ago. Indeed, going off your theory, that would be a short time after having acquired Nin. This is something that could have been pulled off by a human who just learned Nin. No, it wouldn't be impossible for a parasite type. I've never heard of a parasite type. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think this is a new type. I don't remember anybody having a parasite type. A parasite type? Yeah, in which case that could go along with the ceremony explanation. What the hell is that? This is like some little monsters on this dude's head. Guys, can you see that? Apparently they can't. Whoa, calm down. It might react to you. Okay, so some can see it and some can't. You guys can't seem to see them, can you? See, that's one. See what? What are you talking about? Explain yourself. What is here? Can you see them, Your Highness? What? I don't see anything strange at all. Very well, then stay behind me. What the hell? Is this for real? It's just a whole bunch of freaking monsters just coming through the wall and everything. It looks like looks like some. I don't know how to describe this. It looks like a Ghibli studio type of thing. It's just monsters coming from everywhere. Are you free? No, I'm kind of busy right now. What? Oh, look at that. Well, that's pretty nice of him for the monster to ask, are they free? He's probably asking you free before you kill him or something. Like, you ain't got anything better to do, so you can die now. And these monsters are everywhere. What the? The beginning of Secession War. Everybody's probably out to measure each other's ability and see how they stack up. It's chaotic. We're way too defenseless here. Somebody must be controlling them, but they don't appear like they're being controlled at all. The parasitic egg jar ceremony. So is goo. What the hell is goo? Okay, so check Wikipedia for goo poison to find out more. No, I'm not going to Wikipedia to find out. You're a translator. You tell me what the hell it is. Emergency. Everyone use the common channel. This is Kurapika from the Hunters Association. Multiple unidentified NIMBYs has appeared in Area 14. Give me reports of every area of what's going on. This is Melanie. Nothing strange in Area 10. This is Biscuit. There were NIMBYs here, but presently there's nothing abnormal in Area 13. Presently? So does that mean Prince Maryam's NIMBYs are coming here? Biscuit, how's the prince? Is he okay? Nothing abnormal. Conscious. Alive. Well. How about over there? Conscious. What if they're not conscious of it? Maybe they themselves aren't even aware of the abilities that awaken in them from the parasite egg jar ceremony. So this is just more confirmation of what we know. So then does that mean the deathmatch will unfold all on its own? Yeah, I kind of figured that. Hang on, but if they're not conscious of it, then that doesn't quite add up. Even if their ability has been awakened, then at the very least they should be able to see the NIMBYs. Biscuit, are the only ones that can see the NIMBYs Hunter Association members? Of course. Bodyguards, the attendants, and the prince himself are unaware of them. I believe it's a parasite type in, so clearly everybody knows what this is except me. Your Highness, this way. Bill. Is this parasite inability somewhat like a curse? Yes, it utilizes the host's aura to invoke its abilities and can materialize itself in many forms. They act without their host being aware, and what's more, the host can't even control them. There are some that protect their host, and even some protect their host, and some even attack. Which means it doesn't matter even if it's their host. Even if their host can or cannot use Nin. But it's convenient if they can't. It's convenient if they can't. That way, no matter how much aura they suck up, their host body would be unaware and feel nothing apart from their whole body growing tired and fatigued. This mission is far more dangerous than any of you thought. If you're going to resign, now's the time to do so. If you're a hunter, then at least you can patrol deck 2 for me. That shouldn't get in the way of the real mission. I already told you earlier, our mission is to protect the prince and queen. No matter how much more danger presents itself, there's no reason to abandon this mission. But since the situation has worsened, the circumstances between us has also changed. In order to protect the prince and queen, the two of us need to exchange information, right? Looks like they're finally gone. Those NIMBYs were really nasty. They're all disappeared. At least from the room anyway. Then, let me know when you're free! Okay? This monster is cracking me up. The two just like, hey, you free? What's up? What's poppin'? You got a chick coming over? What's going on? What's going down? What the hell is this thing following me? So then, your original goal was to explore the Dark Continent along with Master Beyond. But don't go neglecting your mission here on the voyage for that. I won't. But your situation is even more problematic. If making contact with Tesseract isn't part of the mission, that's clearly an action that wouldn't put you in danger to contradict the mission right here. The Queen has accepted this condition of mine. Of course, I put plenty of planning into her safety. You haven't been building up much trust with people around here, and the guards aren't likely to go along with what you're proposing. The safety of the Queen and Prince comes first and foremost. Then let me ask you this. What are you trying to gain from this safety in the mission you're proposing? If you're trying to enforce the rule, that was a given safety must be maintained within the ship. This situation is already far from that. Wouldn't helping the Prince and Queen escape the Secession War be the safest option? In that case, we can do that too. As of now, we have 3 possible courses of action. Your Highness, please take your time and calmly go over your options. Your Highness, stay close to me. Jeez, 3 of these dudes are dead. Get back. What happened? He grabbed a knife and nowhere stabbed those 3. Sirate, why would you do this? I was free, so it asked me to. Oh my God! So these things sit there and pester you, like, "Are you free? Are you free?" So like I said, they come up to you like, "Are you free? Hey, what's poppin'? You got some hoes coming over?" No. Okay, so you might have to take your body and kill people? Oh, that's gonna be fun. Don't move. Okay, he's walking towards him, but it asked me to. Stop, or I'll shoot. On this ship, there's nowhere to rest, nowhere to hide. Wait, I want to capture him alive. It'd probably be hard just to incapacitate a hunter with a 22 caliber. Look after the queen for me. I'll stop him. And Kurapika's about to go in. That's the end of the chapter. However, starting next issue, Hunter x Hunter will be on break for some time. When the restart date has been decided, details will be available in this magazine. Fuck you, Togashi. Your back hurt, motherfucker. No, I mean, seriously, I hope he's doing well in his health. But just like I said in the beginning of the video, if he's not going to finish this in a timely manner, if he's not going to sit down and give us a long list of content, he needs to just give the story to somebody else and let them draw it at the very least. Because this is very frustrating. This is aggravating. So many people like Hunter x Hunter, and he's just playing with our emotions by coming back and doing this. So, see you guys again in 2 years. That was a live reaction for Hunter x Hunter. I'm going to try to find something to fill this up with. In the meantime, be sure to check out my manga review for One Piece. As I always say, you guys can be anywhere on YouTube right now, but you chose to listen to me. I really appreciate that, so thanks for stopping by. On that note, it's your boy Infrared signing out. See you soon.